Hello, welcome to another podcast from A Cosmic Conversation with me, Marie.
And me, Tina.
Good to have you back, and for those who are joining us for the first time, welcome.
Yes, today we're going to go back and give you our results on what we were doing from our very first podcast, which was making money or abundance from affirmations, mantras, and using the Hertz frequencies.
Yeah, all the frequencies, yeah. Because we just touched on everything, really, didn't we?
Yeah, and we obviously tried them out.
Yes, we were doing it before we did the podcast, weren't we?
We did actually, before we started. But I think, built up a bit more. And I have been relentless with it.
Yeah, you've been more relentless than me, but I got to say, the one that you sort of gave to me, the one to do it like as if we were doing it together, is I do that before I go to bed every night.
Yeah.
It calms me.
Yeah.
And it gives me that something to look forward to for the next day.
So that was 3.5 months ago.
Wow.
Because we were on podcast, 16 now?
16, yeah. Depending on if you're listening on YouTube or Spotify or through Buzzsprout or the usual locations from there. So
after 3.5 months, have we had results, do you think?
I think we have.
I have, yeah. And as a channel, we've now got another channel.
Yes.
Which has already been successful within.
Actually, to be honest, it's more successful than this one.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've learned things along the way, watching YouTube stuff on how to grow your channels.
Yeah.
But the point is that
it's the content as well.
With the mantras and everything, it doesn't just bring money.
It brings an abundance to me of good luck,
but
good fortune.
The
good vibes,
It's not just that, it's giving you the ideas to set things in place.
Yeah, it's giving you an encouragement. I mean, the sister channel is called A Cosmic Vibe.
Yeah.
And that's on YouTube. That's just one thing.
And we do now have the ultimate money mantra, meditation, all in one.
Yes, and how did you... we talked about the frequency.
432 I've used. I did have a go at the 666 one, but I found the noise really irritating and hurting my ears.
And that's the one we did sort of project to people, wasn't it? And we've learned, haven't we?
Because I just thought, okay, 666, it's in the Bible, and anything they tell you not to do is probably the opposite.
Best thing to do.
Yeah. And also 6 in the tarot is about money. And about receiving, giving and receiving money.
Yeah, so we went down that route, didn't we? In our first one, that we told people that might be one of the good ones to use. But since then...
Doing this we've done this on Cosmic Vibe now, which you can listen to. It's my voice, if you can stand listening to it. But it's very low, so it's almost on a subconscious level. But if you don't hear it, it doesn't matter. Your subconscious will take it in.
Subliminally, it's coming to you, isn't it?
So we use the 432 because that is the earth frequency, which is more natural.
Yeah.
And the mantra that I've done on it is Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha, which is for money, abundance, not necessarily business. It's just money.
Can you repeat that just to say it again?
Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha, which I've actually wrote as well in the description on that channel.
Yeah.
So
and if
anyone
you
can listen to it.
You can make a comment. So how did you get on with it?
Yeah.
And this is you see, if we don't know, we know it works, but we would like to share that experience with others and give you
well, I wanted to make
joy.
this more powerful one so that it combines all the different things that we've been doing, instead of just I was doing it, you say you do it overnight. I do it during the day, in the morning, when I'm walking the dogs, through nature in the fields. I do my affirmations.
It's my quiet time.
I'm a successful entrepreneur. And then I do say the mantra over and over in my head. The 432 Hertz, I would just listen to separately.
There are
so
some I have listened to that I've gone, I can't listen to this anymore. It's hurt my head. It's hurt my ears.
That's why I combined everything into one on their video. So you get the boost of everything all at the same time. You haven't got to listen to that whiny because there's nice meditation music.
Yeah, but in one fell swoop, you should be able to have that experience and gain some positive vibes from it. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
To help others. I mean, to share it. I think if you're very selfish with your knowledge, anybody, their knowledge and their experiences, how are we all going to make things better? How are we going to have, a better life?
And to make it actually work, it's not just a matter of doing it and saying it. You've got to believe that you're already successful.
Very well put, yeah.
You've got to be committed to doing it and relentless.
Yeah.
There's got to be no doubt whatsoever in your mind.
So the one we were saying in the first one was Om Shri Venkatesh Wallahi. No, my heart. Is it Wallahi?
No.
Go on, say it again.
Wallahi.
Excuse me, my Brummie accent. But you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, that's the one we gave at the time, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the one I've been using for a very long time. But now combined with affirmations and the 432, I think it's like a.
I had it on last night,
Did you? I just don't like listening to my own voice of that.
You sounded like Yoko Ono, sister.
Don't know.
No, I'm joking. I did put it on last night because it was very soothing as well as being something powerful.
Could you hear the hum of 432 in it?
Now, I was trying to pick out things because I'm being more critical of what we've done. Yeah. In a positive criticism. Picking out, I can hear that, And I could pick it out, but it all combined so well that I would struggle if I didn't know.
Subliminal then, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Going back to believing it as well. At the moment, we still have both crap cars. Yeah. But I drive imagining I'm holding the steering wheel of my dream car. I don't even know what my dream car is, but it's a new one and it's shiny and it's not ratty and old and my handbrake works.
And it starts.
Yeah. I do that while I'm driving. I also look at people that I look up to that have got money. I won't say look up to because I don't worship anybody, but I really like Kevin Bacon.
Do you mean the way they've attained
and
their money or the life that they're living?
Yeah, the life that they're living, humble life. Well, not so much humble. Ricky Gervais has got a really nice house and good luck to him, but he's just straightforward. He made his money. Good luck to him, done what he done. Kevin Bacon is more, he's my ideal on the farm. With the animals.
Yeah, check him out. I've only seen a couple of videos.
Yeah. He does his own little.
And Ricky Gervais comes on, gives his opinion on his one.
Yeah, and obviously he's a non-meat eater like me, so that's why I look up to him as well.
Yeah.
Picking out people that you do like, because I used to not hate rich people, but I always used to hate on politicians, that have got money in there, and it's still focusing on the wrong things.
Is it what surrounds them? Like they're
corrupt.
Yeah, they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Through being corrupt.
They're saying it.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, and they're profiting from that. Yeah.
But you shouldn't focus on the negative ones that got money. You need to focus on the positive. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing as well.
Yeah. What was it? Me? I told you something ages ago. Was it Noel Edmonds, if anybody is a UK personality?
Yeah.
He's no longer doing much stuff now, but he could be, but I don't know. But yeah, he's rise, and the one thing he did, and I've still done it, right, is I put sort of an affirmation on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And it's underneath my pillowcase, and every night, and sometimes put my face straight on it, but on that is my mantra, if you get me, without saying it.
Do you remember I was saying with Synced, I had a random dream about Noel Edmonds, didn't
I? Yeah, you did, yeah.
It's really, really weird.
Yeah, so there's not many people that I think of. I wouldn't call it that. I'd call it, I think of us.
Yeah.
I can see other people working hard, making their money, doing the best they can. But I actually envisage us. Remember about the house that I envisaged, and you're always coming across on your quad.
Yeah.
And there's like a track and an orchard of some kind, that could be olive trees or whatever. I can't see that. But you pop over and your house is just a little bit, it's not ages away. It's just that you come over on your quad for a cuppa or something. Well, you don't drink it, I know, but cool. You come over to the house.
Yeah.
And I envisage the, are they called Ottoman arches?
Yeah.
I can see a dark car, Jeepy type. I can't make it out, right? But I know there's a road at the front. I know where the gate is. I know how the drive goes. I know as you walk in what the rooms are.
This is your house.
Yeah, this is my house. But then I hear you coming from, if I'm looking at the house, I hear you coming from the right on your quad. Oh, Tina's here, you know.
So we need to find this place that's close to where I am.
And that's what I'm sort of agreeing with you about, these affirmations, these thoughts and this belief. Yeah, I believe it's going to happen. If it's not exactly like that, it's going to be like that. And that's what I'm putting across to the listeners now.
So what's actually have we achieved through doing this? Okay, firstly, I've had, apart from money, I'll come to that later, it's the actual ideas that we've got through doing it that we've put into practice about having another channel. We do our comedy songs.
Yeah. So we haven't got just 2 things, have we, on the go? We've actually got 4.
We do have very busy lives. Making pennies here for the charity. We did a market yesterday.
We did, didn't we? Thanks to Rosie's Country Club in Tatley Sue.
Yeah, and
thanks, Rose.
Before that, we had a couple. Yeah, thank you, Rose. And we did really good. Whereas, you know, in past, we've had some really
We have sat there for 3 to 4 hours.
And so 1 bar of soap, if that.
Or not none. Even look. You know, do you remember that one? Do you remember that one where I really not flipped, but got so down about it? I was fed up of going to this certain area.
Yeah.
Wasn't I? With a certain group of negative, let's say residents or people in that area. And I didn't want to give up.
Clicky lot.
Yeah, clicky. But I didn't want to give up, and I went, it's got to change, didn't I?
Yeah.
This has got to change. And it wasn't it around there we were recording the podcast.
When we started,
And look how different it is. We don't make millions.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah.
We wish we could for the dogs.
Yeah.
You know, for the charity.
We are in...
being a location podcast, we're in your bedroom, aren't we, Tay?
Sort of my bedroom.
Right, it's in your bedroom. Yes.
It's my, partner's bedroom with a good old...
Gary.
Yeah, he's from a shelter. Yeah, he was
so
in a shelter.
If you want to donate, I've got to get it in. This podcast is brought in association with TRNC.
Animal Rescue Family, which is a registered charity.
You can make donations on PayPal.
SOSdogs2017@outlook.com.
Fantastic. Right, so we do what we do, basically, to get stuff for the dogs, isn't it, really? And that's been going a bit better than it normally does.
Yeah, so next thing.
Yeah.
Next thing, I made a cheque for us on a text. It was because Jim Carrey said the same thing. He wrote himself a cheque. I thought, okay, let's do us one for our first YouTube.
But spelt my name wrong.
Yeah, Mary.
No, Mare.
That's because my phone's crap and doesn't do the letters. But they'll understand. I mean, the cheque will probably be my name anyway, won't it?
Oh, so I'll get it now.
That's for us, for our YouTube. So we have a goal, and that's written down.
Don't you think that's a good thing to say, like I've said about my belief, and just to encourage people to keep that belief, whatever it is your goal is.
Because you do have shitty days.
Oh, God, terrible days.
And you've got to look at the positive. Like, I look into my dog's eyes and I see the love and that they're worth fighting for. And that's where I get my positive...
Your inspiration.
When I'm in a crappy mood.
So I'm looking at
and bad stuff
Garrett's now. And
happens.
how long was he in a cage for?
6 years.
6 years. Yeah. Until
Totally
Mummy
different
come
dog.
and took you.
Yeah. Other things that have happened to me that are not part of our journey together.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've written screenplays for years and years and years. One of mine, out of the blue, it was produced and went to Berlin Film Festival and won the Best Film Award.
And what was the film called after they changed?
Yeah, it's called Patronus now. It's in German with subtitles, and it's still not available at the moment because it's still on circuit.
Doing the festival rounds and it, yeah.
But secondly, I've now got another one being produced with a famous actor, of which I won't say his name. Another short film. Can't say no more yet because it's still in production. But see how that success came quite quickly after each other. COVID did cause a lot of problems, and that is when it sort of went downhill and I was going to give up, and then started doing these mantras and affirmations a few months ago, and then boom, like after years of having them sitting there doing nothing. Also, we've had success with the market stalls. I've also had donations from people out of the blue that has helped me do the paving.
And people visiting the land, the charity, to actually come and see what's going on when you've never, it's not happened, has it?
Got lifelong friends now as well.
Yeah. So would you say that abundance, that richness also comes in the form, not just of money?
No, friendship, definitely.
Meeting different people, going down different pathways. But it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, I've got a water supply. After
how many years?
6 or 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah, which was good because our rescue ranch had no water. And used to carry it for years and years and years.
You used to have to go to somebody's house, didn't you?
Yeah.
And fill up from their water supply.
Yeah,
and
or
then
go to the graveyard.
And get the water supply from there.
So that has been a massive change to my life, not having to do that anymore. And it means now we can, have running water eventually from the house.
How brilliant. Yeah. How brilliant. We stood and looked at the water tap, didn't we, for ages, just smiling. Got water. And what an amazing thing.
Definitely worked.
Yes.
For me, definitely. All of them. And I think that combined thing, that's why I did it, going back to that, which is on a cosmic vibe.
The things that have happened have saved you money. The running backwards and forwards for the water and...
Yeah, I mean, we still do get...
and the supply of dog food, getting...
not having to go and get it.
Yeah.
Having it delivered.
Now, this could mean...
bulk. I've never been able to afford to buy bulk.
No. Well, there's some people might be saying, oh, well, that's not really, a good thing. If you're thinking that, you must live a very charmed life. And you must be someone who has not struggled. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's been days when I've literally, I've had a loaf of bread and a bottle of water. And, cried where the next bit of money's coming from or where the next dog food's coming from, and then wham bam, it does pop up out of the blue from somewhere you least expect it. And
you've got to know what my curries taste like now, ain't you? When I've come to volunteer, kept making stuff extra, didn't I? So I could bring you some down for breakfast and
so
things like
where's
that.
your positive things that
I think I've shared a lot of your success.
Yeah.
And that is so positive to me. I mean, I have mental health issues.
Yeah.
And I have noticed since I've believed in the mantras, come to know... I've known you for about 2 years. I've known just over 2 years or something. And that's been a positive experience on my life. Sorry, I'm getting a bit gooey. But that's a positive experience. But getting to... For you encourage my creativity.
Yeah, there's something
I've never had anybody do that.
Making soap now that we do, You've
made
some great soaps.
We've done it great, haven't we? There's things that have happened. I've got to know people. This is the thing. This is a bit of a running theme. I've got to know people. I've helped them out.
Yeah.
Got to know new friends. And the reason I bring up the mental health is because it has made my outlook different. I still have really mega bad days, but it's as if you make my brain tick and give me homework, if you get me. Yeah. And it makes me something. And do you know what? If you meet someone who believes in you, that can just sprout fireworks into other directions for you to go and do something. Like, I would never think that I could paint. Well, I still don't, but you... Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm just going on... I've been doing a sort of mantra to myself for many years. And it is the belief that things will get better. It can't be like this. If you get me, a very simplistic thing, nothing that's like from Buddhism or anything like that, just that belief. And what I would say is, I have had opportunities come my way.
Even if it's not money,
that's
you
what
get
I'm on about.
Food, didn't you?
Food.
From local villagers.
You get. I'm so blessed. Yeah.
Furniture,
did I say something religious then?
House clearances.
Yes, people go, oh, Marie. Yeah, Marie, could you do this? What about that lady yesterday at the market?
Yeah.
Going, do you want this?
Yeah.
Do you want this, Marie? Have this.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And you were going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I got this pile of stuff.
Yeah.
I know somebody who could do with, she gave me this golf bag. I know somebody in the village who wants that.
Yeah. She gave me a throw.
Yeah.
She's now on one of the chairs here.
She's never, ever done that before.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And what is it? Tatley Sue.
Street Cats.
Street Cats, the charity. Yeah. Right. And I'm just saying, people could go, oh, well, that was just a fluke. Really? When we've known her for how long?
Yeah.
It's just real good opportunities. And I think it's up to you then to make, something good from that. And yes, mine has helped me save money.
Yeah, I get that.
So I have money.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody's poured a load of money into my bank account.
Or like clear some debts. And
exactly, I've been able to pay some bills. Yeah. So I have made money or kept money, so I could do those things. And I believe, if you go back to our first podcast, we were at a stage where things like this wasn't happening, was it?
Yeah, we always wanted to do... Well, you did more than me, because you had a history in radio, wanted to do a podcast. And it was like, on what type of subjects are we both interested in? It was spiritual stuff, so we started that. But then this other one came about.
So we've got this one, A Cosmic Conversation.
Yeah.
I've just sprouted wings, and with this cosmic vibe. I don't mean not your input, I meant...
Because of your musical background with DJing, it was just ideal. We both love music.
Yeah, and I just sat there, and how many lists have I done for ambience? We've done a brilliant Christmas one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was it Cozy Jazz Christmas? I can't remember the title of it.
Yeah, just look on our channel.
Yeah, Cosmic Vibe, yeah. And that's really done well. And
again, I think it came from the mantras.
It's encouraged us.
4, 3, 2. It's like, okay, this is what we need to do. And bam. And then the spiritual one, the latest one that we've done.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be, not rich, but, everybody wants to stop struggling.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a nice way of putting it, yeah.
This is just like an amplified version of all the separate things that you can do, mantras, affirmations, and listening to...
And your big command of the... written word has helped. So I think, if you think about it, guys, and if you're listening, if you've already, as a penny already dropped with you, but the penny's dropped with me, we've come together as partners and what we're doing.
And we've grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may be on your own doing whatever you're doing. Do this mantra. Listen to this on A Cosmic Vibe. I am telling you. I mean, people just go, oh, that was no good. You don't do it once.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's what I said.
Is it a way of life?
Being relentless. Yeah, it is a way of life. You literally have to change your thought. It's like going into another dimension, really. Completely changing who you are.
Do you know when people
and staying there?
Yeah,
sorry.
I would put it... when people think of a situation and they might get quite stressed or anxious, if you've got another way of looking at it from another perspective, whatever that situation is, you can actually justify yourself with being a bit worried about stuff. You know, oh, but how can I make this better? You look at things from a different angle, or you have a friend or something, or if you go to a support group or whatever. Have you thought of looking at it like this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And wow, I never thought of it that way. How many times do I go to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
And like I say, I'll come back to my own personal thing, you know, on this is my mental health has not gone away, but I'm able to cope better.
So we've all got something positive out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing it.
Oh, we are.
At the end of the day. Yeah, I'm going to carry on doing it.
Yeah, and I hope that you really do go and listen. What's the title of the latest one? Sorry, it's gone out of my head.
Yeah, it's gone out of my head.
Well, go to A Cosmic Vibe and you'll find it. This is not about listening time or anything like that. We want to give you something to make things better for you.
Yeah.
It's as
and
simple
let
as
us
that.
know how you get on with it.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear your comments.
Even if it's a month, a couple of weeks down the line, a month, 6 months' time.
Yeah, if something out of the blue happens. Yeah, positive.
I hope it does for you.
Yeah.
I really do. It's really weird that we're talking about this now. How many months did we say we began the podcast?
3.5 months.
3.5 months later. And thank you to everybody who's followed
thank
us.
Thank you to our supporters.
Yeah, on each podcast, who's downloaded it, who's subscribed.
Donators to our charity. And hope you've enjoyed our podcast.
Many more to come.
Yeah. See you on number 17.
Yeah, or whenever it is you can make it. All right, it's goodbye from me, Marie.
And goodbye from me, Tina.
And goodbye from Garrick's today.